left knee's been bombing real bad. It's getting far. I can't hardly walk, Johnny.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's getting far. And my right foot got a big old sore on it, and I'm trying to get it well. Can't hardly wear my shoes. Especially when you get over a tractor like I did.
You know, the other day when I talked to you about that,
Yeah.
well, I was recording it from my thing inside my car, and I wanted to save it, you know, the story you were telling me, you know. And
Yeah.
I went to get it off on my computer yesterday. Well, actually not yesterday, the day before yesterday. And the whole file got messed up, and I lost it.
Then your grandpa out. We lived on that farm out there while I got hurt. I stayed over 2 months in Dumas Hospital, Johnny.
Man, 2 months?
And this right foot where it messed it up, they had a deal out there. They had up higher than my head. I lay in there playing my back higher than my head for 6 weeks.
So your leg was propped up in a cast for 6 weeks?
Yeah, I had a cast on up to my knee, but they had fixed where it was up above my head, hanging up high for 6 weeks, higher than my head.
How did you get that job on the farm anyway?
Daddy worked, your grandpa Hank was working for that man.
Yeah, and how old were you?
21 years old when that happened.
Well, I mean, how long on that farm had you been working before that accident happened?
I've been working a good while, filling up a ditch. And ditch took me off. That tractor kind of bounced over, and I walked on the right side, and they caught this leg, pulled my leg right up under that wheel, and my right arm. I stayed pinned there for 3.5 hours at 108 degrees when anybody ever found me. No water, no nothing.
You said it took the skin off your leg?
Yeah, probably the bone.
Oh, good grief, man.
Yeah, they had to take the skin off my right leg in 3 places and jacked it over there.
And it broke the 2 bones in your foot?
Yeah, 2 middle toes.
I can't.
I was on crutches for nearly 2 years. Dad just said, "What's the deal? I want to kick my son off the property." He said, "He can't work, do it. He's on crutches." And he said, "He didn't get no money out of this deal." I said, "What's the deal? I want him off property." Dad said, "Well," and he paid that cash $500 a week. $500 that Friday. And David money. Dad said, "Well," he said, "if my son got to go," he said, "I'm going with him." He said, "I'll just move off down property too." He said, "When I get a hand?" He said, "No." He said, "I ain't waiting to get a hand." He said, I'm leaving today." We packed up and left, John.
Y'all been working there for a good while though, huh?
Yeah. And he wanted me off property. They said, "I ain't kicking my son out. Can't work, can't do nothing." Said he's on crutches. He didn't get no money out of this. You did not forgive him anything else. Said, I'm moving on down the road too. I stayed in that Dumas Hospital over 2 months, John.
So what?
Grandpa, hey, Grandma had, they come see me. Every come see her every morning. He'd go out, go to work. And sometimes they come back at night and spend 2 or 3 hours with me.
And you said the tractor turned itself off?
Yeah, and that tractor was going where it got me pulled my arm and leg pulled so far, Johnny. That tractor shut itself off. I talked to somebody about it. I talked to the doctor. I said, "That tractor, big old diesel tractor, 856 international." I said, "It cut itself off." He said, "Mr. Haynes said the Lord had it shut it off. Said he didn't want to see you get hurt no worse than what it was."
Yeah, but because they didn't have those pressure seats, you know, the switches that would shut them off back then.
No, back then, no, they didn't have a kind of seat on then.
So that was God that shut that off for real.
Yeah, he shut it off because he didn't want to get hurt no worse.
Because were you pulling a plow or something?
I was filling up irrigation ditch.
So it probably would have cut something off. It probably would have killed you, huh?
Yeah, if they hadn't shut with this, it's pulling down on the wheel. They got this leg so far and this right arm pin. That tractor just shut off like somebody cut the switch off on it.
Wow. And so,
well,
so when they found you,
it off.
Who found you out there under the tractor?
Huh?
Who?
He found me. He rushed me to the hospital, and he had a pickup 600, and then from old farm is out there. It was 12 miles back to Dumas. And he had that old pickup truck, I mean, just as fast as it run, he had on the floor. I said, Harvey, slow it down. I said, you dang tar blowing thing, right back tar, front her blowing. I said, you gonna wreck it, maybe kill both of us. I said, slow it down. We got to the hospital and came in there, and you know they had them birds out in the hall, the air conditioners out in the hall out there.
Yeah.
He was sitting there, and I looked up the Mercury. I was in the Mercury, and I looked out, and I seen him sitting there, and directly some blood, I guess, went off the bed in the floor, and he seen it, and he hit the floor. He passed out.
Ah! Oh, my goodness.
And Dr. Bond, too, and I went upstairs, and right at 2.5 months in the hospital, this leg higher than my head.
You said you went into a coma?
Yeah, I stayed in a coma for 3 days. I did, Mom and Dad and all, and my Uncle Jack and all come see me. I didn't know anybody coming to the hospital to see me at all. Right? For 3 days and nights.
3 days and 3 nights, huh?
Couldn't eat nothing. The IV hooked up to me, feed me that way.
You were telling me that when you were in that coma, you weren't inside your body anymore?
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I remember that right today. I went to heaven and the Lord said that. He put his hand on my shoulder and said, Alfred, he said, I'm not through with you down yet. He said, to go back down, he said, you still got a life left to live and enjoy yourself. He said, go back down, come to, and then when you get out and go home, then enjoy yourself.
He said you're going to get better, huh?
Yeah, he said, you'll get better as it goes on. And I did.
It was Jesus.
Yep.
Man.
He's always there with you.
Yeah, he loves you so much, Daddy. He gave you. He still loves you, and he'll never stop loving you. And you know, he gave you another chance. You know, I mean, you raised me. You married Mama.
Yeah. Yeah. You be chance you take, but if you don't stay living for him, he'll finally cut you off.
He said, you know, like, I know you say you still remember, you know, being right there face to face with Jesus.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk about how peaceful and how loving it feels.
Boy, it felt good to talk to him.
I bet. I mean,
I know he told me I was going to heal up and get better, and I could enjoy a lot more, and it worked.
And so basically, he said that you have more work to do, huh?
Yeah, he said you got more to do. He said you got to live, enjoy life while you're there. He said don't go back down, come to, and get out there and heal up. Enjoy life. He said you still got a long way to go. He said you got the world and enjoy and be happy and not be up here. He said I want you to go back down and come to where you talk to the doctor and get out there and enjoy yourself. So that's what I done. I healed up and got better. And, well,
when you woke up in the hospital from the coma, you said the nurses and doctors come rushing in?
Well, the nurse up there, see, I'd been out for 3 days and nights. Didn't know nothing. I didn't no food, no nothing. And I lay there waiting. The nurse looked in and she hollered. The doctor said, he's awake. And done with less than 2 minutes. There was 7 doctors and 7 nurses in that room in less than 2 minutes.
Good grief.
And see if I know, he said, McCray, you feel okay? I said, yeah. I said, I'd like to get up and move around. He said, Doc. He said, we're not going to let you get walk around. And they put me in one of them whirlpools.
Yeah?
Twice a day for 4 hours.
What year was this? 1971?
1972. Yeah, 1970. 71, because me and your mother met and got married in 76.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay.
That's been a long time ago. It's been over 50-something years, Johnny.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you thank you for telling me this story, because I never knew. I knew you got run over by a tractor, but I never knew you went to heaven and spoke with Jesus. Yeah. I never knew that.
Yeah. First, I remember that right now. He had that hair down on his neck, had it. I might be wrong, but I think he had a beard. He put his hand on my shoulder and said, "Go back down." I'm not clear. You done there yet?
Oh.
So I'm trying to live with him, trying to do what I'm supposed to do, Johnny. Because if you don't live with him, you ain't gonna make it.
You said you got baptized after you and Mama got married?
Yeah, right at the Boy Baptist Church.
How long after you and Mama got married did you get baptized?
About 6 months after we got married, her mom and dad wanted me to get married, get baptized, and I told my mom, I said, "I'm gonna get baptized." I said, "Good, son." I said, "You've been messed up." So I said, "Everything's gonna be better for you."